billionaires run space programs, tweet like teenagers, and somehow shape global policy. One unlikely duo is rewriting history. Everything is based on real talk by the brothers in arms. These are their stories. Imagine a boardroom where world leaders argue over billions in war funding like it's a corporate budget meeting. Trump is the new CEO, Zelensky is the desperate department head, Musk is the whistleblower, and Putin, well, he's watching it all unfold with a smirk.
Gentlemen, welcome, but not too close. He gestures at his guards to keep the advisors at a safe distance. We have important matters to discuss, like who will polish my golden cup.
Yeah, but why do you always sit alone at that huge table? Are you afraid your clones might overthrow you?
That's leadership, Elon. I do the same at Mar-a-Lago, except my table's bigger. Way bigger. Jokes aside, morons. I looked at the Ukraine budget, and let me tell you, it's worse than CNN's ratings. $66 billion. That's like giving every American taxpayer a Lamborghini, or better yet, a border wall.
Mr. Trump, CEO Trump, Ukraine is defending democracy. We need the money to...
Defend democracy? Buddy, you canceled elections? You're like a Netflix show that nobody voted to renew, or a subscriber for this channel that doesn't come back to watch the next episode.
Interesting. I always said Ukraine wasn't a real democracy. It's more of a Kickstarter project that never delivers.
Actually, the real problem is that 40% of this funding just vanished. We have tracking systems, you know. It's almost like, dare I say it, corruption.
Corruption in Ukraine? Who could have guessed? Next, you'll tell me Hunter Biden's laptop is real.
Look, running a war is expensive. Logistics, supplies, contractors.
You sound like the Pentagon trying to explain why a $50 wrench costs $5,000.
America is the best at wasting money. It's almost like you guys enjoy setting your tax dollars on fire.
Oh, Vova, you should talk. Your army's biggest strategy is freezing to death and hoping spring comes first. Haha, that was a good one. Hold on, need to tweet it before I forget. Not gonna end up like Sleepy Joe.
At least my generals aren't wearing high heels in the trenches.
We are fighting for survival, and we need weapons.
We must keep funding this war, for the workers.
Buddy, we gave you weapons. You either lost them, sold them, or left them for the Russians. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if your military had a Black Friday sale for tanks.
Gentlemen, please, America is hesitating. We need more billions. Without it, Ukraine may...
Ah, gentlemen. Discussing Ukraine's finances? Interesting. Because from where I sit, Ukraine looks more and more like a company heading for bankruptcy.
Putin, let's be honest. You're just mad we stopped your Walmart-style expansion plans. You tried to roll in and expected a 5-day war. Now you're 2 years in and your army's looting microwaves.
Well, at least I don't have to bribe my allies just to show up. As you Americans say, let's talk business. I offer a merger. Ukraine becomes part of our operation, like an acquisition. And in return, they get, well, less destruction. A win-win.
A merger? That's what they called it when my Atlantic City casino went under? Didn't end well, Vladimir?
This time different. Trust me, I have a 5-year plan.
Vladimir, you said that 10 years ago. You also said Russia's economy would surpass Germany's. That was optimistic.
Hey, at least he dreams big. We love big dreams, but not as big as my tariffs.
We are defending our land, our sovereignty.
Sovereignty. Please. You're basically NATO's pet project now. You have as much independence as a Starbucks inside a Target.
And you, Vladimir, your economy's doing great, right? Tell me, how's the ruble? Worth less than a McDonald's napkin yet?
5,000 rubles for toilet paper.
How much? Are you kidding me with these prices?
But this is ours, Russian!
Actually, Russia's economy is mostly oil, gas, and, oh, look at this, stolen Ukrainian grain. Very innovative.
Hey, in war, you use what you have, and I have tanks.
Yeah, and half of them are in a ditch somewhere because your logistics are a joke.
If we had just a little more...
Number, no more blank checks. I don't do bad deals. You need to prove you can win or start negotiating.
But if we stop now, Russia will take more. With just a few more billion, we can turn the tide.
Oh, I will. It's cheaper than buying land in Miami.
See? This is what happens when you do business without me. One side knows exactly what they want, and the other side just keeps asking for more cash.
So what do you want me to do? Surrender?
No. I want you to start making deals. That's what a real leader does.
Honestly, if you put as much effort into peace as you do into PR, we'd be done already.
Agreed. But I'll give you one thing, Zelensky. You're a great actor, just not a very good president.
All right, here's the deal 30 days. You show real progress toward peace, or the funding stops permanently. I don't do endless wars, I do wins. Like Khaled, you know? All I do is win, win, win no matter what.
30 days, but
Tick-tock, Vladimir. Time's money, and I don't like wasting either.
the territorial concessions.
Not my problem. You're the CEO of Ukraine Inc. Make the tough call or go bankrupt. I've already started counting.
No more money, no more war. Maybe this works out for us after all.
Either way, our profits are secure.
This is why I don't trust governments. They burn money faster than a Tesla on ludicrous mode.
Meeting's adjourned. Subscribe or I'll put a tariff on your YouTube recommendations.
And if you don't, Bernie might redistribute your savings. Ooh, PayPal, I miss those times, young, wild, and free.